So that time I said, I'm repeating so much tasks, and patient is asking the same questions all the time. My students is the same questions, like, and now it's repeating again with AI. Like, what is AI? What do you do? With the past was like, how you print your aligners, or how you plan, how you scan, how you remote control your patients. It's always the same questions. Every lecture I go is the same questions. So I said, I'm tired. On the past, I create online courses,
Yeah.
but now, and then I talked with another guy. He was expert here in Texas in software. So I wasn't targeting more clinical, because I thought I was with the top everything on the clinical, but I need manager better by training my staff and my students. And then he said, dude, I know what you want. You need this problem, this and this. And I say, yes, no, exactly. And I have patients everywhere. I need to speak other languages. And it's so hard. And he said, you can't do any better that you are doing as a human. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, he said, you got your limit. And I say, it's true. I'm traveling the world and doing all these, and it's hard. And I stay, and then he said, you need a tool that called artificial intelligence. And then I say, yes, 2019. And I say, yes, maybe I need. So what is this? It's like everybody's now. So they say, what is artificial? What they can do for me? And then I come with my problems. I say, that's my problems. And he said, well, I am on the financial part, and I create robots. That's AI models. And these robots, it's a technology that called NLP, is a natural language processing. So they will kind of understand what you are talking, and they will answer the things for you.
Yeah.
And then I say, perfect. Is that what I need on the beginning?
Yeah.
And then he gave me a few steps, like I'm giving to the people now about generative AI. Like I say, that's what I am doing. I don't know where I'm gonna get there, or was the beginning of staging my own models and breaking the 5 type of movement and avoid them to combine to have less side effects. So I let a rotation and extrusion not on the same aligner stage, because it's not going to work. So I starting to split all my stage models and starting better. And then I started to teach this 10 years ago. Now I'm doing the same thing with AI. But that time came COVID. And then I said, and then close everything. And I say, well, I'm going to start and create robots. So I starting to develop myself, and I starting to learn codes. And then I created 3 AI agents in 2019. One was to talking with my patients. It was wearing care. The other one was to help me to planning. So I have all my protocols there, like basics, the type of attachment, type of rubber band, type of this, because I didn't need to memorize. I just asked my robot. That was kind of chatbot that time. And the other one I put on Facebook, and I create a robot on the Facebook that people ask about clear aligner, and they answer. Can I eat with clear aligner? Was the beginning, not beginning, but 2019. A lot of people wanna adults know if they could have clear aligners, what the advantage of clear aligners. So I was tired to answer all these questions by phone or first appointment. So I created this and let there on the Facebook, and I say, go to Facebook and ask my robot, and then you call me back. So, but he was kind of dumb, because I trained them with 1,000 questions, I remember, and answers. So I need to go there. That's called training a model. That's called fine tuning today. When you have a model and you add your knowledge there, today is a lot easier. But in 2019, I needed to write all the questions and keywords about the questions, because the research model was not semantic the way it is now. It's by keywords, as was Google research too.
Yeah, of course.
So, and I was using Google Cloud, AI platform on Google Cloud to do all this. And then I had like a Paxton engineer that sometimes he writes something that I couldn't write, on the thing. And but it was more instructions. Wasn't Python or everything, but it was a lot. It was code, So, and I copy paste a lot of codes because I didn't know all this time. But I have time because it was how you call COVID, so I had time. So I love it. And my first robot called Bolt was the name. Bolt, AI Bolt was it's like Alexa or something. Mine was Bolt. And I never shared this with anybody because I just use internally. And also because he was dumb. If you make it 3-4 questions, he didn't know more what to answer. So it was a short conversation, but it was enough if you don't change the topic. So, and I love it. I say, oh my God, this AI that was the beginning of generative AI. So, and because I knew it, and he was talking already 36 languages that time. So I say, if I want to scale, I will scale with this, So the technology wasn't as good as I needed, to really do what I was doing. So I stopped it. So in 2023, OpenAI, boom, launched the ChatGPT. And when I look at it, I say, it's my boat, and I had exactly the same things. And I say, these guys are genius. So, but they have the large language model. That was the missing piece.
Yeah, it's a missing link.
So because he wasn't dumb anymore, they have conversation and he understands. And and then I said, I will enjoy my life and my family a little bit. So I took sabbatical. So I took 6 months sabbatical, and then I grew in different ways, spiritually and all that. And then, and also to study AI, to see where was AI. So, and then I create the Ortho.i robotics. So that's where we are. So I starting to build, I have an AI multimodal there I'm building and training, but I needed to get fund actually to finish all this. So I become very excited with generative AI after, because now it's a lot easier to create your own AI agents, like I did in 2019. Now I can do the agents like I will share in my design print in 2 weeks. I will teach people how to do AI agents, and how they can actually help you already, like they help me doing some things in your life. And so that is the next big thing. So and I keep with was like the future is cloud practice with AI agents, and I'm talking this since 2019, but now arrived the time. Our future is cloud practice with AI agents, and so I'm so excited. So again, so there is these 3 phases, and I would say every 10 years about the orthodontics. And it's a story. This is literally a story that I share with you about digital orthodontics and AI, probably. I don't know anyone was in 2019 creating AI agents with AI.
I just want to ask you then on that. I mean, first of all, like I think it's hilarious that you took a sabbatical, but you were still working. Like,
well, I didn't work for 6 months. I'm saying I didn't send emails. I didn't accept. If you talk with me, I wouldn't answer.
wow.
Yeah, but because part of the sabbatical, you needed to, that's I learned from another guy from New York. He has even a TED talk and books. Every 7 years, he stopped 1 year. So that's what I have been doing. So I stopped kind of to do my PhD, and then I stopped to go to Barcelona and that time to do digital orthodontics. And you need to stop your life. You don't have time to learn. You don't. So much things. You're trying, you're gonna go crazy, but you don't have kids now. You don't have all this stuff. And people can't. That's why I'm creating the sprint now. It's 3 hours per day, 3 days, and boom, you learn something, instead of just to cross your arms and go and wine and dine or go in AIS meeting. You don't learn much there. Like it's good to know people and do stuff, new software, but to be honest, you don't learn that. And that's why I'm creating sprints now. I believe that is the next on the education. Like I was saying, I start with giving lectures, and then I create online platforms, and now I'm mixing both because it's online, but in the same way it's live.
Yeah.
So, and
Well, I mean, it sounds to me like you're light years ahead, and I don't know now how to make my topic sound sexy anymore, because I feel like, my future is definitely your past. So to borrow your terminology,